Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Special Messages About Love from Kindergarten Class Displayed at Teacher's Wedding. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Julie Provost. Special messages about love from a kindergarten class displayed at a teacher's wedding broke the internet. Some stories settle deep in the soul, like the warmth of candlelight on a table set for something sacred. This is one of those stories, because when love is at the center, when it's defined in crayon-scrawled letters and nestled into golden frames, well, that's a story worth telling again and again. Julia Mertz never imagined her kindergartners would become such an unforgettable part of her wedding day, but love has a way of showing up in the most unexpected places, doesn't it? As she prepared to marry the love of her life, she had an idea, a simple, tender idea that grew into something extraordinary. In her Florida classroom, she and her fellow kindergarten teachers gave their 88 students a journal prompt. Love is. The children, barely 5 or 6, filled in the blanks with this kind of honesty that only a child can muster. The kids were so excited to be part of our special day, Julia shared, her voice thick with the kind of joy that comes when love multiplies in ways you never expected. Their responses were scattered across tables at the wedding reception, nestled among flowers, each one framed in gold, a collection of definitions more precious than any dictionary could hold. Guests leaned in, eyes glistening, hearts softening as they read each child's version of love. Love is hugging your teacher. Love is like fireworks. Love is getting all the stickers you like. Love is kissing, ew. Some of them made the room ripple with laughter. Others made guests press hands to their chests, struck by the depth these tiny voices carried. Love is forever. Love is sharing your heart. Love is eating good food together. There is something about seeing love through the eyes of a child. It strips away the pretense, the pressure, the expectations. It reminds us that love isn't complicated. It's found in everyday moments, in shared meals, in arms wrapped tight around someone we trust. Julia had seen each of these little love notes as her students wrote them, but seeing them displayed at her wedding was something else entirely. I had several people ask me about them, take photos, and post them on their own social media, she said. And it wasn't just her guests who were touched. A wedding content creator posted a video of the displays, and within days it had millions of views. The internet may have called it heartwarming, but it was something more than that. It was holy, because love, when spoken in the language of children, is always a glimpse of heaven. After the wedding, Julia showed the viral video to her students. Their eyes widened, tiny hands clapped together in glee. People really resonated with their heartfelt responses about the definition of love, she said. And isn't that what we long for? To know that our version of love, the way we give it, the way we define it, matters? To know that love in all its forms is seen? The beauty of this story isn't just in the gold frames or the flickering candlelight. It's in the way love spills over, multiplying, gathering up moments, and turning them into something sacred. It is how 88 little ones, with their wobbly letters and wide-open hearts, remind us that love is simple. Love is honest. Love is here right now, waiting to be named. And sometimes love is as simple as a child whispering, "Love is you." And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at thrivent.com.
Let me tell you that God's gonna cut you.
It's Holy Week in Jerusalem, and the city is restless. The people of Israel welcome Jesus as king, his followers ready for revolution. But instead of taking the throne, Jesus turns the tables.
Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees! How will you escape being condemned to hell?
Experience Holy Week like never before.
What have you done?
Now in theaters, The Chosen, Last Supper. Get your tickets now.
This 30-year-old feline might just be the world's oldest cat. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Julie Provost. This 30-year-old feline might just be the world's oldest cat. Some cats live 9 lives, but Millie? She's been savoring every last whisker of her 30th year. proving that there are still light to chase even in the twilight. Leslie Greenborough never imagined he'd be throwing a birthday party for a cat older than some of his neighbors' grown kids. But here he was, slicing into a cake with Millie's face on it, while the guest of honor nonchalantly licked the cream right off the top. It was a fantastic day, Leslie said, the pride in his voice as warm as the afternoon sun streaming through the window. It's such an achievement that she has turned 30. Born in 1995, Millie, the tortoiseshell queen of the house, had spent the last 3 decades perfecting the fine art of feline leisure. She sleeps in like a teenager, demands only the finest Buxton mineral water, because tap water is for peasants, and dines exclusively on salmon and prawns. She only drinks Buxton water, Leslie laughed, and she gets plenty of rest. Because life, in Millie's book, isn't about rushing. It's about stretching out in the slants of the afternoon light, about knowing when to curl up behind the sofa, and when to step outside and feel the breeze ruffle your fur. Millie likes to do her own thing, Leslie said. Cat is a cat, really. And a cat really knows when something is breaking. When Leslie met his wife, Paula, in 2012, Millie was already a quiet observer of love's unfolding. By the time they married in 2014, Millie was more than just a pet. She was family. But in 2020, when Paula passed away, it wasn't just Leslie who grieved. Millie grieved too. She curled in on herself, appetite gone, as if even the most lavish meal couldn't fill the space Paula left behind. She wouldn't eat anything at first, Leslie admitted, but over time she's back to eating cat food. Maybe that's the real secret to her longevity. Not just the gourmet diet, not just the pampering, but the staying, the choosing to keep curling up in the places where love lives. Leslie has one last wish for Millie, to see her name in the Guinness Book of Records, to have her place in history as the world's oldest cat made official. My life's ambition is to get her recognized, he said. And if persistence is a secret to a long life, maybe there's another reason Millie is still here. Because Leslie hasn't given up on her, and she hasn't given up on him either. So, here's to Millie, 30 years, countless naps, and one cat-sized legacy of love. May she have many more sun-drenched afternoons to come. 2 Timothy 4:7. I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.